This program is a step-by-step guide showing you exactly how to create your own miracle farm and survive through the toughest conditions. The system was specifically designed to be used by anyone, including those who have no experience in building. In addition to that, the cost of materials needed for this system is affordable, which means that anyone can create this solution to secure the safety of their family. In his video guide, the author has described 11 steps that help users of this guide to effectively create their own system and get it up and running in no time. The 11 steps to creating the backyard miracle farm are as follows. Step 1. Preparing the tank. This is the first step of creating the miracle farm system. Since you are trying to save on cost, you are going to use the most effective and affordable materials. The tank used in this system has a specific design with dimensions to provide the necessary supply of fresh foods for an average-sized family. Step 2. The pump. After you have prepared your tank and fixed it in place, you will have to look for ways of ensuring that the system gets enough water, and this is where the pump comes in. Ensure that you are using the right materials as stated in this guide. In addition to that, go for a pump that is capable of pumping about 800 liters of water every hour. This is to ensure that the system has a constant supply of fresh water. Then connect one end of the plastic pipe to the outlet of the pump. Step 3. Media layers. Part 1. The top surface of your tank will act as your growing bed. Clean this part with a moist piece of cloth as the author is doing below. This is mainly done to ensure that all the dirt and water that remained in the plastic container is dried up. Step 4. Media layers. Part 2. This is the stage where you are supposed to add compost to the system to help in growing the plants and vegetables. There are two options that you can use in this case to get your compost. The first option is to find ready-made compost from local garbage. The second option is to make your own compost at home. Regardless of the choice that you select, the final results will be the same. Step 5. Introducing the worms. Once your compost is ready, the next step is to add worms to the compost. The most preferred worms to be used in this case are the red wiggler worms. Worms play a very important role in growing, in that they increase the availability of nutrients in the soil, aid in better drainage, and help in providing a more stable soil structure. All these benefits help in improving the productivity of the farm. Step 6. The irrigation system. When selecting an irrigation system, go for the mini irrigation system. It uses minimal water, hence the system can survive tough conditions such as drought. Step 7. Planting the seeds. Since you know the kind of crops that your family can survive on and those that you most prefer, select your seedlings and plant them at this stage. With your irrigation system in place, sprinkle the seedlings across the top of the bed. Step 8. Starting up the system. The green pipe in the above image is channeling water into the system. Fill in the bottom part of the tank with water as you check if there are any leaks in the system. If there are any leaks, repair them before you continue with the system to ensure that you do not incur any losses in the system. Step 9. Introducing the fish. Fish also play a very important role in farming. Before introducing your fish into the system, ensure that the water temperature of the fish and that of the system are equal. This is to prevent shocking the fish, which may eventually lead to death. To maintain an equal temperature, put the fish and water in a separate container, and then add the container into the part filled with water in the system. Step 10. Update. In this image, the crops have started growing, and they are coming out healthy. Who can use the system? This system can be used by anyone who wants to secure the future for his family and that of his loved ones. The good thing about this system is that it is very easy to build and does not require expensive materials. Why you should trust the author of this system. Since you are reading through this guide, you have experienced water or food scarcity at one point in your life. Definitely, this was not an experience that you want to repeat itself, especially if you have a family to look after. Just like you, the author was also once in your situation. He was robbed of the only water supply that he had, and he could not do anything. Since that incident, he's started looking for ways of ensuring that the same does not happen again. During his research, his wife reminded him of his uncle, who was a researcher in the environmental sector. He visited his uncle, and they were able to make a prototype of the system that was founded by one professor. The author then went back home, created a video of himself making the system. Therefore, check the author's video while making your system and see for yourself how effective the program is in giving you the best and fresh foods. What you will discover in this system. There are various things that you will discover while using this system. Some of them include the following. You will discover how this simple method can produce all the natural fresh fruits, vegetables, and fish so that you can have an unlimited supply of nutritious foods. Not only will you have an automated supply of the freshest foods, but you will also know how to survive in the middle of any disastrous condition. You will also discover that the program is very light and portable, making it one of the best emergency food sources you could ever hope for. You will enjoy the sense of security that comes with having enough food and clean water on demand. You will no longer have to worry about storage spaces. The system guarantees free food every day, in turn, helping you slash your grocery bills by 30, 60, or even 90%. Is there any maintenance needed for this system? Well, the good news is that this system does not need any maintenance since it is built one time. This means that you do not have to worry about incurring the additional costs of repair and maintenance. After you have built it once, then that's it. No need to worry about maintaining the system. All you have to do is strive to keep it clean at all times so that you can have the freshest